Alright guys, I made up my mind about my hair. I'm washing this stuff out, y'all. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm basically washing out the dye out of my hair. Well, I guess can't really call it dye. It's not actually dye. It's like more of a natural product in order to color your hair. And the beautiful thing about it is it didn't take any bleach, and my thumb is blue. Colored fingers is always the birth child of dyeing your hair. But I believe this stuff should wash out in one wash. But I think I'm really making up my mind whether I'd really want to actually dye my dreadlocks, because this is dope. I really like this. This is actually sick. But I also want to let you guys have a chance on whether I should actually dye my dreads or not. So comment down below whether you think I should like bleach the tips, dye them a certain color. If you like the blue, dye them blue, or any other color. I think orange would be dope, but I don't think many people do that. But let me know in the comment section. But as far as this temporary hair coloring, I'm going to be washing it out right now, and we'll see how good this actually washes out. Since I am talking about washing out this coloring, this is actually the product right here, and it is from Mystique Naturals, and it is called Boogie Blue, and it is a cream based product to where you can apply it to your hair. They're not paying me to say any of this stuff, but I really think this product is actually going to be a big product just because of the fact that you get to try out a hair color and have such a saturation of hair color. It looks like it just bleached my hair and dyed it. So now I can make a conscious decision whether I look good in hair dye or not. Like I said, I'm gonna go wash this out. Hopefully it comes out in one wash, and I'll let you guys see what it looks like afterwards. Alrighty y'all, I don't even know if you guys are gonna believe me when I mention this, but it is almost a month since I even put the hair dye into my hair, and it took a while to wash out. And in the back of my head I knew that was gonna happen, but we're gonna look at my hair now and see if there's any more blue in my hair. It really did take a while. It took me probably 3 washes to fully get it out, if it is out. I haven't really paid too much attention to it. That's one thing that kind of helped the process, is I wasn't really paying any attention to it. I just like washed my hair when I needed to, and I just went on with my day. But you guys, for the longest time I did have a tint of blue on the tips of my hair. But I'm gonna let down my hair and show you guys what it looks like right now. And I also wanted to answer some questions for you guys, do like a little Q&A, since I haven't done one in a while. So today we're gonna be doing an Ask Gunther, and I want to do this a little more often because I like answering you guys' questions, because you guys do a lot of the time have good questions. So let's do that today, guys. But before I let down my hair, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and be sure to go follow me on Instagram, because that's where I'm going to be answering the questions today. Let's go. What do you guys think before I drop down my hair? Is there still blue in there, or is there not any more blue? I almost feel like there is still blue, but we'll never know until we find out. An interesting thing about this video as well is that I have been using just regular shampoo. I haven't been doing anything like natural shampoos or anything like that. I haven't really focused on like too much on like just the shampoo, but it's just like a regular shampoo. I haven't been focused on like finding the right shampoo, just using some regular shampoo. All right, y'all, tell me, is there blue in here? And I'm gonna be washing my hair soon, but this is gonna be like the way to find out if there's blue. All there is by this dread right here, because this is my blonde dread. It was red at one point, then I washed out all the red, but this is the one that's telling us, yeah, there's still blue in here. I mean, you could barely tell that there's any blue in here. You could see some right here. Oh yep, I see blue still. Yeah, it's been a while, and this is just the tint that's staying in my hair, because either way it's like it'll wash out eventually. I just haven't been paying so much attention to like going ham on washing my hair. It's like I've just been washing it regularly. If I would literally sit here and like go ham on every dreadlock, like it would come out for sure. It would have come out on like the first wash or the first 2 washes. But with me not even like paying so much attention, there's still some in the dreads. Cool thing about it is it eventually will end up like flaking out, and a lot of the time it'll just like discolor. I mean, you can't tell, like from a distance you can't tell that I still have blue in my hair. At least I don't think you can. Actually, you kind of can. So, well, let's get into some questions. So as you guys do know, I am Gunther the Great on Instagram. Make sure to go give me a follow so you can get questions answered. But without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Hopping into Instagram, let's see what the deal is right now. Alright, so first question right here, it says, hey man, love your channel, been watching for a while now. Ever since I thought I wanted dreads, I don't want mine as long as yours, but I want them LOL. Was hoping if you could give me some pointers or advice with how I could get dreads with straight hair. So if you have straight hair, anybody can comment down below. What I always tell people with straight hair, if you want to get dreadlocks, do twist and rip, save yourself some time, make it easier on yourself, and do the twist and rip method. It's very easy, very simple, it instantly locks up your hair. Follow that up with crochet needling, and like you're set for life with dreadlocks. Here's something that's really inspiring from docs.dreadlocks. Go follow him if you got a chance. Hi, I wish if you could put my profile in your next video where you're doing your subscribers dreadlocks review. I started doing dreadlocks on other people a few weeks ago, and I want to know, what do you think about dreads I'm making? Sorry if my English is bad. So I seen this and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go check them out, and it's really cool. I love seeing this. This inspires me. Like, I want to do people's dreadlocks. That's one thing that I actually want to do, because a lot of people have questions, and a lot of the times I do have answers for them, and I don't know any other way to put it, but I do want to do people's dreadlocks. Like, I want to create dreads for people and have that as something that I do. But it's really cool seeing all these people's dreads, because they all have like straight hair dreads, and that he's done all of them for them. Here's him creating the sections and then creating the dreads, and that's dope. It's so sick. I'm sure he's doing twist and rip, and I'm sure he's doing crochet needling, and that's just what happens, y'all. He could be doing back combing too, but it's one of those straight hair methods. I'm inspired. Here's an interesting question right here. It says, good greetings, I really need your help. I don't know whether or not to get the Lucas Sabat style dreads, which is a freeform set of dreads, allowing your hair to freely form at a maybe like a 4B hair type, or your style of dreads with my hair being at like a 3C. Which do you suggest? Thank you sincerely. Depends on what hair type you have. Let's take a look at it. Oh, well, you can't. He's on private. Depending on your hair type, if your hair is like a 4A or a 4C, anywhere in that range, basically, you know, do freeform. If you want to have freeform dreadlocks, if you want to have maintained dreadlocks, you can do it with any hair type. But with freeform dreads, you really want to stick with a more coarse curl pattern, so keep that in mind. But it's all up to you. Here's a cool question that's not really about dreadlocks, but he said, what made you move from Kansas? I'm in Wichita and I enjoy your videos, which Wichita is only 3 hours away from my hometown. I used to visit Wichita all the time. I have friends in Wichita. I have family in Wichita. I've had my hair done for a month now. Let me know how they look. And they look really cool. I mean, they're starter locks, obviously. You know, they're gonna look like that for a while, but once they start maturing is when I think when it really just starts to look really cool. But what made me move from Kansas? First off, ever since I was young, I didn't really like Kansas. Like, growing up, I didn't like it. I did not like it. I always knew that I wasn't gonna always live in Kansas. I knew that I wanted to be where the sun was. I knew I wanted to be where the mountains were. I knew I wanted to live in a city, and I knew that I wanted to live closer to the beach. I know that I wanted to live on the west side. There's so many things that went into it that I just knew that I personally liked. But believe it or not, Phoenix was number 2. Like, in my head, I'm like, all right, I want to move to California. But then I didn't want to ruin that feeling inside of me of visiting California, because I like visiting to go to the beach and all that stuff, and visiting because I do have some friends in California and all of that. There's so many things that I like visiting California, but like being in Los Angeles, I can't stand being in Los Angeles. It's just so busy. It only took me one time to be down there to be like, yeah, this ain't it. And what makes me stay in Phoenix now is just I have a church home, and I have my spiritual parents are here, and I don't want to miss a beat of what God has planned for me. So that's definitely why I'm here. How long have I been growing my hair out, and how long was it when I started my dreads? I'm gonna answer the second question first. I started my dreadlocks when my hair was probably 3 inches. And then the second question, how long have I been growing my hair? I started growing my hair, well, my dreadlocks, I've been growing my dreadlocks since December, I believe. No, probably February. Crap, that's kind of hard to remember. I'm leaning more towards February. So I started my hair in February 2014. 2015. So it's been 3 years. So it's about to be 4 years, I believe, somewhere around there. So what method do you use to maintain your hair now? Haven't heard that in a while. They responded to this post right here. That's back when I had the dreadlock extensions, when I did that whole tutorial for you guys. And that's a really good question. What method do I do now? I don't really talk about it, is because I don't really maintain my hair. I just wash it. I mean, there's multiple times to where my hair will start to congo up, and then obviously the only maintenance I do right now is just wash it, and then after that I'll separate sometimes if it gets out of hand, but I don't do hardly any maintenance just because it's my hair, and I don't really want to be wrapped up so much into my hair to where I'm trying to do the most all the time. So it's like, I mean, if you get a close look, it's like my hair is frizzy, and then I just let it get how it wants. But that is honestly the way that I like my hair. And then plus I want the roots to be loose because it's more comfortable on my scalp. Alright, some dread appreciation right here. She sent me these pictures and said that her baby dreads, or her new dreads, are only 2 months old, and she used the twist and rip method with a little crocheting at the roots. And you can see that these are only 2 months old, and look at these dreads, like they look like she's had them for years. And that just goes to show with like dreadlocks, if you put a lot of attention to them and you actually maintain them and work at them, you can get them the way you want them. And of course there's a lot of frizziness, but look at how much hair she has and how much ground she has covered with creating the dreadlocks. And you know, twist and rip works with crocheting at the end of that. It works. Just gotta be patient and actually do it. So we are gonna end off the video with that. Make sure to go follow me on Instagram. It's Gunther the Great. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. This dreadlock is just chilling. Just let him do his thing. Just let him do his thing, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you guys have an amazing day. Matter of fact, have a great day. Peace out and God bless.